Va bene.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches.
Gerardo.
Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond.
Buena, mano.
The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second
Vamos a ver qué tal nos queda
conjunction.
el magia aquí.
Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Ah, bueno. Gates. ¿Existirá Gates o será el bot haciéndolo de siempre? El bot. Estamos. No, está todo listo. ¿Qué contáis, Manu? ¿Estás aquí todavía? Losa, ¿no? Con tutoriales. Sí. Recuerda que aquí le toca repartir. Ah, ya, vale, vale. Aquí se supone que le mataron a la mina, ¿o no? El cuervo. Oh, heavy esta parte. Yo cuando vi el trailer de saber que loco. Yo intenté jugar The Witcher 1 en el PC y no, bueno, más fijas que... Más calentada de cabeza que... Bueno, Dios. Así que me puse a ver los gameplays del 1 y del 2, pero nunca los vi completos. Pero sí me leí la historia, hasta me vi los resúmenes de The Witcher 1 y 2 hasta veces. A ver, ahí entré en el The Witcher, ¿eh? Chetadísima. Cacha, Mago 20 reset. Mira. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Uy, más ratito entramos, bro. Más ratito entramos a los Warzone. Estoy jugando un ratito el de Witcher y después hoy día le voy a dar all night long, así que motivado. Así que si queréis, si seguís vivo durante la noche, estate dentro de la Warzone. Media intro, loco, el juego. Media intro. ¿Cuántas veces habré visto este video, weón? Por WhatsApp. Vale. Vale, Nahuel. Ellos te parlo. Hermoso. Fortaleza de los brujos, orilla de Wenglish. Ahora va a venir el hermano, me va a decir cómo se pronuncia. Aquí viene la chiquilla, ¿no?
You know I don't find that amusing.
Ok, bueno, el Play One se volvió loco, muchos juegos.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's
Nahuel,
midday.
apaga la pantalla, mierda.
You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Como la 28 la weá, no.
So, later then.
See you later.
Yo no me vestiría, weón, si no me seco bien, weón. Qué incómodo, weón. Un mordisco en el cuello. Al lado cuando para acá. Para cagar. ¿Cuántos píxeles ahí? Habrá que matar algo afuera, ¿no? ¿Viene Spider-Man o hay que comerse la peli de 2 horas? Cavani. Sí, no, me la voy a comer todas nomás porque... Ya, pero tutoriales tampoco que sean tan... Uy.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Puerta para abrir y aquí hay una llave. ¿Puedo investigar harto, mano, o no? Es free... Ah, mira.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Gerald, stop fingering my toiletries.
Creo que demasiado tutorial, ¿no? Los desafíos. Viking la llama. Jennifer. Tiffany.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Oh, wow. Sí, sí, no, sí, sí, sé que son important.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Vamos a echar aquí un vistazo a todo, nomás. Nada, ya. Bueno, voy a correr dentro de las casas. Dentro de las casas, no. Hoy voy a saquear los tutoriales porque no es too much. Es para verlo, yo creo que... Opciones. Bueno. Sin tutoriales, bueno, too much. Tampoco somos tantos. Tampoco somos tantos.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Cool. Mago, man. Yo quiero pelear, ya. Tiene movimiento más o menos como el personaje de...
Guess
¿Cómo
she
se llama?
prefers practice to
De
theory.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slow through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable.
Voy a tratar de disfrutarme este juego de principio a fin. Si tengo que hacer misiones secundarias las voy a hacer. Darme vueltas por ahí lo voy a hacer.
How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors.
Mira, como entrenan otros sí, ¿eh? Lo miran a huevo y el weón está entrenando ahí, pero una máquina.
Practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the
Pero buena
hell
onda, buena
not?
onda. Buen chat.
Whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Weón, pero...
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold.
Pero con venda, weón.
You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Vamos a aprender a correr.
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Mechanics. Oh, mechanics.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Hey, you said we weren't allowed to do that.
I said you weren't allowed to do it.
No sé ni dónde hay que ir, papá. Ah, por
Run into
arriba.
trouble? Should I turn back and help you?
Me tuve que esperar a la niña, weón.
First! Na, 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 na. Don't bother me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
Ah, bueno.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Ahí vamos. Con lo
Should
básico
work
no,
on the
para aprender.
basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Y no me va a sacar la chucha.
Draw your sword, Geralt. Come on. We'll talk later.
Es un baile de espada, weón.
We'll talk later.
What the fuck?
What now?
We'll talk later. Quick cut. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Come on! Slow as a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. Slow as a fly trapped in amber
Fuerte,
today.
weón.
Do it again. Slow as a fly trapped in amber today.
Vaya
Do
por
it
ahí,
again.
weón. Enséñenme.
Not bad. Think I'm training Ciri tomorrow.
Harry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword. It's angry.
What am I supposed to carry? Dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Slice your jugular.
Mierda.
What? Lost your nerve?
Jugular. And one.
What now?
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen. Tomfoolery! Enough! Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Fast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on! See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their... Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie will really muddle your mind. Erda now. Go her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Le uno los elementos, le dos los...
What now?
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
What? Lost your nerve?
Damn it.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What then?
Vaya pesadilla, weón. Temeria, camino a Wisima. Fallo de 272.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
¿En serio? No, no.
Rather
Bueno.
not talk about it.
Gotcha.
Yo no he visto ni la serie de este loco, nada. Mejor animada.
So, time to hit the road?
Wait.
Voy a tener un picoteo ahora.
Show me the letter from Yennefer.
Aplicando
Might
ahí
have
a
overlooked some hint in there.
los Witch.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby.
Cuando me agarraba la
That's what she
mecánica, sí, yo me
wrote.
acuerdo que en el PC
Meanwhile,
era
one
peor.
army or
Era
another
peor.
burned
Tenía
the
esta
village to
pifia, era como
ground.
el Dark
All we
Souls
can do is
1
follow our
en PC.
trail, so
Estaba
Stop
súper mal.
talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
you were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to
¿En qué
guide
está,
us
hermano?
there.
¿Estás jugando Mu?
What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Sí, pues. Después del último libro.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand.
Bueno, bueno, ¿qué van a
At least I
ver?
think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the
No la
main
cacho.
road. Could be muddled there.
Ojalá empiece a jugar ahora o no.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it.
Ahora
I
sí.
smell it. Ghouls.
What now?
Easy.
Of course, when armies pass.
Easy. Espera, vengo al tiro. Y me contáis de qué se trata la serie. Piña.
Necrophages followed. Let's go before any more show up.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Let's go! War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and
Bonito,
Ender, no
mira el
more.
entorno.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Move it!
Ah,
Whoa! We going? Help me! Help!
come on. Tanto escudo que se puso el otro en la práctica que este bueno fue capaz.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there.
Bueno.
Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from the cellar.
Let's go.
Oh, el enfermo.
That's it, Roach.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burned flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Slow now.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master witches. Food and drink on the house.
Bueno, papá. Se puede comer gratis.
Looking for
Vamos
a woman.
directo.
Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
Todos los datos específicos.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
What? Tengo 250 de... Ah, las cartas del juego de cartas. Bueno. En serio, yo quiero llegar a las cartas para aprender a jugarla, weón. Oye, ¿de qué trata esa animación que van a ver? Ya, por mientras no voy a comprar nada porque para qué, pues, weón. Que no conozco todavía el juego.
Pretty busy place you got.
Oye, y por ejemplo, si quiero matar a ese hipogrifo con la misión esta, si hay una recompensa, ¿puedo ir al tiro o necesito subir de nivel para cierta parte? Pero todo depende por cómo juegue.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again.
Ya.
Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Vale.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment.
Sí, quiero darme unas buenas vueltas al juego
As soon
antes de
as
ir
a
por
beast
todo.
had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the black one's permission first. And
Oye, ¿te bajaste por el PlayStation Plus el juego de tenis o no?
no contract.
Shame. We might have done
Pero
something.
echamos un
but
partido de
not for
tenis y un
free.
Nadal Federer, un Djokovic.
Thanks for everything.
Encima hay que montar a Tasquilla ahora. Igual no es malo un juego de tenis, yo jugaba harto el Virtua Tennis en la U, en mi compu. Ah, duro el Virtua Tennis, era bueno, weón. Con el Guille nos echamos un par de partidos alguna
I'm
vez.
not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Como tenía esos joysticks negros que te regalé.
Just remember,
¿Te acordáis?
we'd
Por esos
rather
joysticks
not
jugábamos el
draw
Virtua
any
Tennis.
attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel.
Oye, cuesta darle a la X cuando tienes que hablar e interactuar,
I'm
weón.
looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, stray? No one here'll talk
Oh.
to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Mi mensaje le puedes pescar y matarlo, ¿no? Vamos detrás, que
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
We was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here,
Oh.
dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Vale, lejos de... Ah, bueno, el mapita igual ponía buena verdad. Bueno, ¿quién se va a burlar del Gerald si camina como retrasado?
For what?
Factions, team.
Vamos a ver qué dicen estos giles. Vamos a ir
What
con
a
tranquilidad,
waste
nada de
of
violencia.
time. The Earth shall revolve
Hasta
around the
cuando,
sun
bueno.
before you comprehend these rules.
Oye, hay que jugar Gwen para que me
Got a
responda.
minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Ya echaron nuestro primer Yu-Gi-Oh! Vamos, vamos.
Splendid.
Se viene vicio. Sé que me va a gustar el One porque se juega contra el NPC, así que... Sacas una carta de tu mazo siempre que ganas una ronda. Todas las cartas. Carta del mazo. Colección de cartas. Este es mi mazo, se supone. Carta especial 8 de 10. Vamos, dale. Hora del duelo, papá. Elimina todos los efectos, todas las cartas CREEMOS. Cacharadora, niebla impenetrable y lluvia torrencial. Elimina todos los efectos, las cartas lo mismo. Y ahí este cuesta un algo. Ay, la mano cara que me salió, man. Bueno, estos dos. Va uno más de estos. Ya vamos a poner a ese. ¿Qué hice, loco? ¿Qué hice? Estoy ahueonado. Vamos con el cepillo. ¿Es lo que puedo pagar o no? entiendo, weón. Coca-Cola. Agua no. Coca-Cola. Oye, ¿y qué gasta aquí? Yo no sé qué lanzar. Oye, ¿cómo? No le puedo ver ni las habilidades. Atrás. A ver. Y usar carta de líder. No dicen el efecto de la weá. Ah, aquí está el efecto ese weón. Ah, no tienen, pues weón. Es una carta de alcalde fuera de inmediato, no puede ser una carta de héroe, una carta. Eh. Ah, ya. Oye, pero ni siquiera te explica el weón y cómo hay tutoriales, ¿no? Tienen lo que hacen la weón, no sé, cuando se ataca y hay un punto de ataque y se termina la... Hay como una ronda de preparación. Mamá, gastar de daño ambiental bajo no aumenta el daño de carta, depende de qué digas. Ah, claro. Y esa para poner algo el tiempo despejado, decía ahí. Bueno, arquero yo creo. Bueno, vamos a ver aquí, vamos a entender a golpes. Me dieron una catapulta también, hijo de... Un efecto, ya vamos a poner a esa que está chetadísimo. Oye, sí, yo ese también lo entendí un poco, weón, igual era complicado. Pero entretenido, no, ya este quiero aprenderlo, weón. Pero no quiero me enseñan ni una weá. ¿Y cómo sacáis carta, weón? Sí, pues yo creo, porque tiene más ventaja, ¿no? Tiene más ventaja que el juego. Sí. Me acuerdo que el Barbacán lo ofrecía, pero yo quería jugarlo aquí. Oh, weón. Y como un miedo se roban cartas, weón. Ah, claro, mi línea de ataque tiene 6, 10, 9, 12. Ver. ¿Por qué? Porque hice 33 puntos. Ah, ya, caché. ¿Eh? ¿Eh? ¿Por qué ganó? ¿Qué tengo que hacer, weón? Tipo usar weá y no ver de los turnos, what the fuck. Pero ¿por qué gana hermano? ¿No lo entendiste, weón? ¿No? Pero, mamá.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple
No lo
innkeep by
ocupé.
trade, but a true
No,
master.
ni siquiera lo ocupé, pues.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Bueno. Vamos a dar después de aburrirnos un rato, nos vamos a venir a jugar buen. ¿Qué te pasa, gato? ¿Qué? Vamos a la misión, ¿no?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Claro, ¿y cómo podía haber ganado yo eso teniendo algún guerrero?
Mine smells of lilac and
Pero ¿por qué yo al saltar y él también sin poner nada ganaba igual la ronda? Por la habilidad que le da su carta especial, ¿cierto?
It'll lift your spirits.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops.
Este me quiere drogar, weón.
A little
Con ese
schnapps
vino.
never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Ah, ya. Sí. Sí, cachaba yo, sí, yo vi harto del The Witcher 3, pero nunca lo que me quise spoilear mucho. Pero sí vi del WONG, porque acá han subido algunas partidas y ahí estuve tratando de verlo por si me motivaba, pero sí, nunca lo descargué. Quería aprenderlo a jugar en el juego para después jugarlo fuera, así que me motivaba.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
¿En serio, mano?
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Ah, ya. Para guardar. Tiene peleadita afuera y...
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Damn, you're ugly. Nice meeting you.
Freak.
Freak, qué culiao. Acá viene también mi caballo, ¿cómo se llama? ¿De dónde llegar?
Slow now. Whoa.
Calmadito, papá.
Faster. Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be. Move it! Giddy up. Let's go.
Buenardo, qué bacán esta va a farmear, bueno, está bien. Por... Qué fea, ¿quién lo pintó? No se me acaba la energy. Claro que sí, papá. Como que marea ese modo, weón. Ah, se puede. Ah, mierda, están envenenados, espera. Aquí.
That's it, Roach. Move it.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Lord.
Come on now.
Give you such a wash.
You'll not get food. Not from me.
Yeah.
What do you want, wanderer?
Gods preserve ye. What do you vidi me? What Lawless will never believe it.
Step away. I'll catch
Claro, oye, que se mueve como el orto el mago, weón, pero bueno.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Mi hombro.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Ahora la puerta no ustedes, par de perros.
Goltais Griffin is Anvil.
Or dark and putrid.
Name. Ebstreda. Asane Kana.
Nordling?
Es dice Ferin. Nord est Ulfheiden en Meras. You must requisition a share of your harvest.
Go on, Encazer!
No, there is little left in your
Estoy robando las florecillas. Un farmeo.
so they must eat, correct?
Aye, Excellency.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle
Ah,
on it,
loco,
and I
bueno,
wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area.
Vamos a darle a seguir.
Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Vamos.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Show me what you're peddling.
Vale. No son tan caras las shit. No se vale mucho la plata, pero bueno. Como comprar ese shit yo creo que es importante. 4.
I'd like you to craft something for me.
Yeah.
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or want to stir trouble?
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
Ay, ya te compré todo, dice. Si querés.
So long.
Jugar and Kazer! Stop! Don't be unreasonable.
That's right.
And burn in order! Stand right.
Puta que la cagué, weón.
Out of my way.
Sí, weón. Ay, no. ¿Qué onda? Uy, ¿qué ahorita está? Ah, que le voy a meter un bis al de Witcher que no tiene nombre. Total loco, voy a intentar robar la concha. Ay, fregas. He visto los viajes rápidos. Sí, no puedo ir a ningún lado. Ah, sí, aquí. Sí puedo ir. Vamos a ir caminando para subirle. A ver, les puedo sacar. Ay, ¿qué? Vos para. Mamá, caballo, mamá. Se ríen del. Se ríen del otro Creed, weón.
Whoa, Master Witcher.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait? Lost your nerve?
Fellow traveler.
Damn it.
Oh, Dios mío.
Whoa, Master Witcher.
Dios mío.
What happened?
Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with
Cazador,
peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Sí, pues, papá.
Fine, I'll go.
El platito va a comprar
Let you
todo lo
know if I
comprable en
find
el
that
juego.
box.
Don't be unreasonable.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Ah, como abeja la wea.
Here's the cart.
Buena, ¿cómo estamos, bro? ¿Qué contáis, papu? Ah, ya, las hojitas representan todo el farmeo de plantas. Bueno.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Vamos del mercader. Estoy farmeando todo lo farmeable nomás. Verbena. ¿Qué contáis, Patria, tú? ¿Tú jugaste el de Witcher ya alguna vez o no? Qué bonito el juego, loco.
Let's go.
Vamos hasta aquí mismo.
Oh, and you find the box?
Mm-hmm. A little wet, but intact.
At last, fortune smiles my way. Yours as well, Witcher. Here, the gold I promised you. Happy trails now.
Oye, pero... ¿Y esa música qué es? Sardinilla, ni chiquilla. La ronda de este. ¿Y qué tal la nueva? Oye, yo no sé si... Yo de ahí le voy a aplicar el Warzone un ratito, después de jugar el de Witcher. Voy a jugar Warzone, pero no sé si quedó actualizado, así que no sé si juego Warzone o lo que haya. Lo que se pueda. Fall Guys. Plantas vs Zombies. Farmejito. ¿Por qué no se la lleva? Porque es kill. Buen looting aquí, ¿eh?
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red bloom. Well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
¿Y estás jugando ahora?
Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Ahora que se haya actualizado, voy a revisar igual.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under
Dale,
the bridge.
no problem.
Village had to pitch in for a witcher.
Dale, yo de ahí voy a entrar como te decía.
Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. There are only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Oh, la cortadilla. Vamos a sacar todos los sacables. Yantén, Yantén. Vale, buen salto se pega el Gerardo, ¿eh? Farmeando aquí deluxe. Y ahí nos vamos a pegar unos warzones de aquellos.
How you like that silver?
¿Por qué no lo puedo saquear al tiro este? Vamos donde el cazador ahora. ¿Cuántos metros está el cazador? Dios mío, la mecánica.
Giddy up.
Anciana.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, Not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have read me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sees him listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself.
Sí, papá.
Truth, I'm afeard to go in anyway.
Oye, va como bien el colito, ¿eh?
Such a stench wafting out.
Oye, voy a empezar cuando se salga el FIFA 22, bueno, desde ahora, a ver partidos, a escuchar partidos los fines de semana sobre todo, mientras hacemos directo para hacer unas puestiñas.
Never taken on a pan contract.
Sí.
Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
¿Por dónde voy a entrar?
A corpse. Explains the stench. The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man
Pero
didn't
ganó,
need the
papá.
pan so much as the
La
soot off
importancia de la
it to
victoria.
make ink, write letters.
Sí, lo mismo grande se motivan. Fortísimo el público, man.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing, nothing.
Saquear aquí tenemos para saquear, pero de todo.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
Found the pan, have ye?
Bueno, oye, ¿qué onda esta casa, weón? Carne putrefacta ahí para los lobos. La señora, chucha, espera. La señora pasa, sabe que le sacaron todo. Ya, pues pegaron la sartén.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself.
Está bueno que
in
vuelva
this
así
if I
el
wanted.
fútbol.
But them years
Para
are
la
past.
motivation.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of
papá.
thanks. Here's for the road.
I have a nice white vestment. What a pipe!
No, bueno. No, si estamos viendo el fútbol, por eso. Yo con un amigo hacemos apuestas por estas páginas Betsala y el Betson y toda esa vida roja Bet y... ¿Se puede matar o no? Y toda esa shit, así que voy a empezar a de repente a poner los marcadores aquí online mientras juego para ir viendo los resultados de los partidos. Y aquí hay otra misión. Ya, vamos a dejar aquí el de Witcher. Ah, no, pero está entrando gente, bueno. Ya vamos a jugar un ratito más. Entraron por el de Witcher. Vamos a seguir un ratito. Vamos a hacer una misión secundaria más.
You see the notice? Hear about the well?
A well? First I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river.
No, que canjeaste, no sale nada.
So many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadfully ill, can't keep
No
nothing
sale
down.
nada de
She
canjeo.
grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to
Hay
get
que
that
hacer
if not
misiones,
from
no
the
va...
well?
No, si hoy día le voy a dar toda la noche, bro.
Driven away,
Toda la noche.
and it don't let any man near.
Sí, iba a cambiar al Warzone, pero de ahí entramos al Warzone. Vamos a hacer todas las misiones
This
secundarias.
ghost. Describe it for me.
Mira cómo se mueven las cositas.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
Toda la noche hoy día,
It
para
looks
aprovechar los días que no he hecho.
like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags.
Sí, de ahí voy a hacer una
skin
Maruchan de
flaking off
aquellas.
its
Para
and it
sobrevivir
howls
cuando cambie de
like
juego voy a
it's
hacer una Maruchan
suffering.
y
Some
seguimos.
wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master. If you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Bueno, hasta que dure vivo. Hablemos de la recompensa, pongámonos serios, ¿eh?
I feel for you, but this is my job. So let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Tarifa base. Me gusta 30. A ver. A 28 mucho, ya a 25.
That settles it then.
25.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights.
Vamos a ese
It's
pozo.
abandoned now. No one ventures there.
A ver
on
qué
account of the
sucede.
ghost being about.
Todavía no entiendo el tema, parece que hay que
Drive it off.
meditar para cargar la
Please.
energía de las magias y eso. Bueno, yo soy Master of... ¿No se enojan o no? Que me... Oye, estaba en un... Empecé el juego y le puse saque. Le puse... Le puse saquear a un cofre del grupo ese donde estaba, loco, y se me fueron todos encima a matar. Me mataron. Perdí el dinero. Oh, bueno. Familia. Ya vamos. Necesitar eso para el viaje. Ya, vamos a hacer esta misión secundaria y me cambio el Warzone. Hago la Maruchan. ¿Dónde está mi potro? Sardinilla, vení. Ah, pero... Gerardo, loco.
Come on now. Faster.
No voy el pozo. Ah,
Come
estás.
on, Roach.
La misión del pozo, what the fuck. ¿Faltó recibir algo del elfo, no? Oh, ah. Son puras misiones esas. Oh, la concha. Misiones. Ahí sí, pero el pozo primero, papá. ¿En serio? Buena. Buena, buena, papu. Vamos a ir a pie nomás por si nos sale peleita. Oh, loco, lo que cuesta farmear. Ah, para meditar hay que meditar, sí, literal. Manda fotos, manda fotos. Hoy en todo caso de ahí cuando cambia el Warzone va a ser didáctico el stream, así que ahí vemos videos de toda la shit. Mientras se cargan las partidas, escuchamos música. No. Teletransporte, bueno.
The infamous well. Strange, no sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Sí, sí, el pozo, pero primero el robo, papá.
Journal might be useful.
No, me van a contar una historia terrible, más largo, loco. Sí, pues, eso vemos, pues. Cuando cambiemos el Warzone le damos, porque voy a hacer una pausa en el stream, hacer la sopa para que quede guardado este directo y le pongo play al tiro al Warzone, ¿cachai? Y ahí vemos los goles mientras le damos la sopita. Lo vemos con el Warzone de fondo para que no nos salte el copy. Si queréis me buscáis el link mientras lo tenéis listo para cuando cambiemos me lo mandáis y le damos. Oye, que marea esa vista, weón. La vista esa del mago. Ya vamos al pozo nomás.
Grass around the well scorched.
Sí, corto stream, le pongo stop para que guarde y después le pongo play, le cambio el título y le pongo play en un segundo. Mientras voy a calentar la sopa, dejamos ahí el...
Grass around the well scorched.
Dejamos abriendo el Warzone, pues, y ojalá que abra, si no nos vamos al FIFA nomás. Así de simple. Me voy a jugar unos Division Rivals. ¿Estoy aquí o no? La cagué. Aquí yo creo que... Ah. Así que si el Warzone está con problemas y no se me actualizó porque lo dejé reposando ese día el play. Si no se actualizó, nos vamos al FIFA, no nos calentamos el mate. No sé ni dónde me estoy metiendo, weón. Ah, que jeropa, que sos. Vale, yo lo busco. Búscame el link, traidor del norte, y tenlo listo ahí. Parece que pasé cagando donde era la misión. Bueno. Llegué. No, ¿qué?
Grass around the well scorched.
Vale, vale, vamos. Ya vamos a ver qué onda aquí el pozo, weón. Aquí estuve. Ya me metí al pozo, loco, no había una shit. Encuentra el espíritu que hechiza el pozo. ¿Qué será esa liebre? Bueno, y... todo dice que está arriba, weón. ¿Dónde había una cuerda? Estoy seguro que había una cuerda. ¡Qué mierda! Oye, loco, si me da una paja darme toda esa vuelta de nuevo, weón. ¿Qué pasa? Ya vamos a sacarlo de aquí y nos vamos al Warzone. Ah, no será por acá, pero... Vamos, Gerardo, el magia, no es nada tan magia el Gerardo, la concha de la... No, con la sopiña, bro. Y le damos. Me pillo lo del fantasma, me pillo lo del fantasma, me tiene quemado. Ay, que soy tonto, loco.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns.
Hay que buscar pistas
All
nomás,
signs
weón.
point to a new wraith.
Así como voy, el bolso voy a tomar un café. En el bestiario. Hoy tengo que ir al bestiario nomás. Ahí está. Ahí está, las damas del mediodía, el diablo del pozo. What the fuck? Pese a lo que se cree comúnmente, los campesinos no interrumpen su labor al mediodía para apartarse del sol. Lo hacen para evitar las damas del mediodía. Vlad, Raymond, los campesinos y sus costumbres. Los días estivales, especialmente abrasadores, cuando el sol alcanza su cenit, aparecen a veces fantasmas que se asemejan a mujeres abrazadas por el sol y que visten túnicas blancas y largas. Son las damas de mediodía, los espíritus de chicas y jóvenes que tuvieron la muerte violenta antes de casarse. Enloquecidas de dolor de rabia, rondan por los campos en busca de eficaz contra agua bendita.
Something's tied the new wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Oh, no. Una pipa. Los palos bugueados. Bueno, qué bueno, pues, estos juegos donde podéis farmear todo lo farmeable, loco. Ahí, saqueando. Vista aquí. Ah, bueno, el saltito que tiene que dar para hacer. Dios mío, Gerardo, loco, por agarrar una planta, la concha de la lora.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there.
No, que un juego
But
de
it's not his blood.
la fumada.
Blood stains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
Lo difícil del juego es apuntarle a los botones, ¿vale?
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
Vamos, vamos.
Palm prints in blood. No body.
Ah, bueno.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. Noon Wraith won't stray too far from the well. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs. Need to... Was she... Gotta jump.
¿Cuál era? Es el que le hacía daño. Ya vamos. Ahora aparecen más cosas cuando te metís de nuevo por la misión. Ahí está. Cuando la cueva tengo que darme por tercera vez esa vuelta, loco. Ya me doy la vuelta, terminamos esta misión secundaria y vamos al Warzone.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
¿Cuántas veces me tenés que meter al pozo del oro? Enciende una hoguera cerca del pozo.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions. Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well.
¿Y cómo enciende una hoguera, weón?
Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well. Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well.
Ah.
And the bracelet. Igni.
Se viene.
Hey, I think it worked. She's gone. For good.
Vamos a buscar la recompensa y nos vamos al Warzone. Y bueno, nos vemos el video del coro mientras me hago una sopiña. Sardinilla.
Let's go.
No se pija, ¿eh? Había que leer la cuestión porque te decía que con esa magia te la echáis, weón. El Warzone está cagado por la actualización, nos vamos al fifita. Así de simple. Tengo harta ganas de jugar unos FIFA también.
Whoa there, Roach.
Sardinilla. Este no va, watch. Vamos por la recompensa.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you.
Bueno, hay que ser buena onda, hay que ser buena onda.
Warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this at least.
A ver qué me va a dar. Esa música no la entiendo, pero bueno, estamos listos. Vamos a Warzone. Guardar. Vamos a Warzone. Nos vemos.